Hello everyone and welcome back in a new episode of our Minecraft series. We are sitting here on top of our last candle because today is the fourth Sunday before Christmas. So with this, the Advent wreath is officially completely lit. Obviously in daylight, broad daylight, it's hard to tell that everything is lit, but oh well. So in the previous episode we built this, our personal refuge here between the snow-capped mountains, with a bed, some chests and a bit of nice decorations. Now I got the reply, well, I got our reply, a comment which told that adding heads would be interesting, so I'm going to add them, but not yet. I haven't added yet that pack. I'll have to document myself on how to do that. Today instead we are going to build the last thing, proper thing, that I had planned for this area, which is the horn farm. I have documented myself concerning horn farming, and it seems that it is much easier than I had originally understood. Well, then I think we are going to place the farm over here. Oh, Bobby! We have to capture that. So allow me to just go ahead, clear out a little bit the area. It's a very simple farm. Well, at least the mechanics are quite simple. And then we can begin by transferring our goats into this, into their future pen, and have them break their horns. I know it sounds cruel, but it's only natural. Wakey, rise and shine. I managed to get the last pieces that we need for our farm, and so we are here. I have already completed the entire railway line. We just have to put down a minecart and get it, well, rolling. And allow me to just go ahead and remove the noise magically. Voila! Okay, so that you don't have to painfully bear this awful noise, which is the minecart rolling. Now we have to place down the ground, like the on which the goats are going to be, and we're going to use dirt. Now here in the middle we are going to have let's say lure, which acts which has to trigger the goat instinct of ramming. And for that purpose, I got myself a couple of eggs from our egg farm, which is ever productive. And we'll have to get 2 little chickens right into the boat. Perfect. You can roam around. I'm not going to kill you. I'll leave them there. Now that the lure is ready, we have to build on top of it. Because, and I'm going to use wood for this purpose. We have to have 4 blocks here on the sides, and then some blocks here on top. And the farm is ready. No, okay, well, functioning, it would be functioning, but we still have to do a little bit of polishing. I plan on expanding this pen because this structure here is humongous, so I'll have to just add another layer, I believe a stone here on the side. After which we'll have to bring in the goats, but do remember that goats do jump, so we will have to raise some walls and put up a ceiling on this structure. I'll go ahead and do that without having to bore here, and we'll meet back up once the ceiling and the walls are all in place. Okay, so here we have it, our finished, let's say, stable. And then I went for this design, which is quite peculiar. It's still a work in progress. I still have to do the top of the roofing. But for the interior, I don't mind it at all. Look at this organic feeling of all these spruce pieces, irregular, all put like that, and with this stone wall, which is actual like the natural mountain. The only thing we have to do now is bring over our trusty goats, and they should start. Come over with me. And they should start farming, ramming the chickens right away. Come in, come in, come in. Okay, we can close up here this 1, 2, 1, 2. So we have 2 more goats. And now we have these goats, which should start running against the chicken at random intervals. And we do have down here a minecart perpetually running, and anything that will drop should show up in this hopper. And yes, you heard it. You heard it. Let's wait and see. Yes, Ponder! We have our first horn. Oh yeah. We finally have our hand on goat horns. Off camera, I'll definitely have to find some screaming goats, because we do have some normal goats drop 4 or 5 a set of horn types, while the screaming goats drop the remaining. There are in total, I believe, 8 horns, something like that. So I'll have to document myself a little bit better. But well, we definitely have to put down a barrel underneath that hopper. So what is happening here for farming goat horns is that we have these chickens, and goats randomly tend to ram. Gosh, the wordplay, it's terrible. Against living entities like us, like the chickens. Since goats are not tall 1 block, but a little bit more, they are trying to ram against the chickens underneath here, but they bash against one of these spruce logs, and that is how they break their horns, and they do drop them. So off camera, I'll have to just perform a couple of fixes. First of all, extending the reach of this minecart to the sides, but we already managed to get some horns. Sick, Ponder, and Sing. Let's hear to them. Oh, really? Do horns summon pillagers? Well, luckily for us, pillagers no longer spawn, no longer give a bad omen. Instead, they just drop this this potion. Does this mean that playing goat horns does spawn raids? I have to document myself on this. Gosh, let's go to sleep. Well, we have still one. We have heard Ponder and Sing, I believe. This is the classical one, Seek. Ooh, Old Betsy. I've never fired off a crossbow. This might be interesting. So, the last thing that remains to be done in the Winter Wonderland is the map. I've already went ahead and gathered a couple of empty maps for covering this entire area. And for placing the map itself, I think I'm going to do a bit of a signboard here. Okay, here we are. So, we do need... allow me to just get rid of this. So, we don't need this. And... like this. One, two, three, four. And then you have this one. This one. And we need a couple more. And there we have it. The map of the Winter Wonderland. Here we have our Christmas tree. Here we are. This is the house, which obviously you can't see it. And there we have the stable, the goat farm, the horn farm, which is getting slowly but surely covered in snow, so you don't see much. We have our little ice pond, our crops here, and here we have the Advent wreath with the 4 candles colored in red, and this is the portal. So we just lack one final detail, and then we can conclude today's episode, which are namely a sign. Well, 2 signs to be perfectly correct. One winter and the other wonderland. I've brought some coloring with me and some Winter Wonderland, and here we have the map. Okay, we need a screenshot for today's thumbnail. So, well, going back to the signboard is very easy. We can remove these 2 signs since we've implemented everything. And with this, I believe that we are nearing, let's say, the conclusion of the works that I had planned to do in this area for this winter. I may get back to it in the future, I don't know. You have to tell me. Obviously, I'll have to come here and finish off the last couple of details. The roofing here is nowhere near done. It's ugly and unsightly. And I'll have to get some more horns. If I want to get everything, I'll have to add a better, let's say, access to the underneath, at the underbelly of the farm itself, and so to the harvesting area. But I believe that I'm mostly finished. In the next episode, we are going to prepare ourselves for the new year. Crafting fireworks and preparing some stuff, a celebratory area. I definitely have to, maybe over here even. But that's for another episode. I thank you for having followed me until this moment. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's episode, and subscribe if you wish to see more like them. Leave comments down below on what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like me to do. I'm always eager for your feedback. And as the sun is setting, so are we parting ways. So, thank you once last time, and I will be waiting for you, as per my usual, in the next episode. Bye-bye!